Bring all around. Bonjour, my friends. It is I, Bjork. I'm here again in the Shadow Realm, trying to understand how I'm gonna find the places in the place. What I mean is that this place is huge, a lot bigger than I thought it would be given its map. Didn't realize that this is like a bunker with multiple levels underneath the plateau. What a masterstroke of game design, by the way. I was dilly-dallying around before coming to this area, long after I found it, because I was sad. I was sad that like I was getting to the end. It was like a last area and it didn't look that big to me. And boy was I wrong about that. It's huge and dense and intricately laid out. It's new. We can ride Torrent inside of this thing. It's not like a traditional Legacy dungeon. It's like a Legacy environment, which is wild. And there's at least like 2 or 3 things I know I've not fully explored here that I've already gone by. And so that's what we're going to do today. Sort of backtrack through some of these areas. Like, there is a spirit spring over there that's trapped. I fell down into it from this upper level, which I got to from this side path. Try to look for the stone, not realizing that it was dropping me back down to where we fought the Wicker Man. What's my build right now? Beast Claw. Okay, yeah. And Poise plus Jar Talisman. That'll do. That'll do just fine. While I'm talking, I should go ahead and use my buffs. Since they will come back. But anyway, yeah, it like dawned on me basically the second that I dropped down and realized where I was, that almost certainly the Spirit Spring stone statue, or like stones that I have to knock over, were up where I dropped down to, and that Spirit Spring was meant to be a shortcut back to that area, which I had just ignored. So we're gonna do that again, but this time we're gonna do it right. Could be that I'm wrong. Could be that the stone pile that we have to knock over is somewhere else, but I don't think I am. Let's boost our flame damage for a second. Do clans bleed? I fear not. Yes, poison me, I don't mind. You're dead to me, plant. The circlets are better for these guys. And in fact, in such a big area where I can ride Torrent a whole bunch, I may as well just equip the circlets. Yeah, and I can still medium load with them. That's great. They still have a pretty useful skill. Got Poise Talisman for, what's it called? For the Curse Blades. But Papa like him some souls. Approach. Hit to the flank. Circle. Hit again. I really do like these circlets for Torrent combat. The range isn't huge, so you still have to approach relatively close by, which I think is good, actually. There's risk. There's reward. There's payoff. Where are... Oh, circle it. Get it. Circle it. Get it. Thank you. Smith script weapons on horseback. What like a no-brainer that I'm so glad they added. And Smith script is super interesting lore-wise too. Like, what the heck is it? Script implies that it's kind of like something that's been programmed into this metal, perhaps with crystals or other aspects of forge magic. There's definitely a lot of forge magic going on in this game. I'm sorry I'm not moving, I'm just bringing up chat. There we go. It makes me wish that there was like one big final forge somewhere that we can go through. I'm hoping that I was hoping that there's going to be a forge in this area, and there might still be. But this area looks like it may break a lot of the rules of other areas. It seems to be a legacy dungeon in and of itself. There may not be, you know, a mausoleum, a forge. Ah, this is the elevator. Okay, good. I actually wanted to double check that there wasn't a hole in this elevator somewhere. Can we not get to the other side when it's up? I bet you we can. Bet you we just have to be creative about it. There we go. Nope, does not appear to be any doors in this elevator. Boom, boom, boom. Bonk him right in his noggin. Give him a good old noggin bonker. Bjork is a noggin bonking lady. She bonks noggins routinely. And she really doesn't care for giant scorpions. Who does? These are spider scorpions. I guess there's one spider who's pretty cool, who I like. There are a couple spiders who I like in the Dark Souls world, but they also have naked ladies on top of them, so like, it's mostly that I like naked ladies. And you know, I'll deal with the spiders. If I get naked lady, it's coming from them. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Alright, so I think this is just a drop-down section, like a section that allows you to return if you get stuck up above it. I think that's what we determined here. But I wanted to double check, especially because I was curious when I went up this elevator if anything would be under it. Does not look like there is. Who knows though, there could be something in the side of it. It comes down sort of midsection. Nope, not on this side at least. And I think it's very unlikely that it would be on either of the other sides too. They'd probably just put it on the one next to the lever. But you never know. Hope she didn't notice me. I think I already got her stuff anyway. What is my negation like? Okay, pretty good. Whoops. Not holding my shield anymore, am I? So dark. This isn't super relevant to y'all, but the way that my TV's set up in my living room is like right in front of this back window that you know, has some blinds or whatever, but when it gets to be about midday or a little past midday, you know, sun setting, it is just directly, the glare is directly in the area where my player character is on screen right now, and so like it affects how I look for things, and it's a little bit of a bummer. Alright, let's see. No? Okay, that's fine. You have to check. God, that's beautiful. I mean, I think that these are parts of the fabric of the mimic veil that covers the lands. There's a lore theory like this that someone talked about in a podcast about just the art design. And I rather do subscribe to it. I think Lands Between, or the Shadow Realm, is functionally covered by a giant mimic veil. I think the Queen's Bedchamber sort of depicts a microcosm of that. But these also look kind of like flower petals. Very beautiful. Very surreal and beautiful. And like surreal and creepy, that's an easy tone to hit. Surreal and beautiful is, I'd say, markedly harder tone to hit. Now this enemy, it was very easy for me to hit with my axes because I am a consummate professional of axe usage. I am a pro. I'm an axe pro. I use axe body spray. I ask people questions frequently. If something doesn't work, I axe it. I'm just an axe. I'm an all-around axe girl. What up, dog? Oh, you're strong. I think the guard counter may extend its range. I might be wrong, though. Backstab with the backhand. And just for shits, we'll take him out with the skill. Those guys are also pretty easy with hammers. It's a dog, it's a big old dog. Dogs are harder with hammers, but I've gotten the hang of it. Alright, so this is the place that overlooks the Spirit Spring. I reckon that there is a way to open the Spirit Spring somewhere around here. So let's look. Be careful not to fall. What I really want it to be is less misty and brighter, but there's no... Is this a ramp? Oh no, it's not a ramp down, it's a ramp just to this section. Okay, cool. I was about to feel like a real idiot. What is that? Oh, it's a Grapefoe Golem. Curious we haven't gotten more lore about these guys, but I wonder if they are native to this civilization. Iron Golems, perhaps. A reference to the ancient ruins of Dark Souls and Demon Souls. We see it here as a microcosm in the Shadow Realm as the ancient ruins of Rauh. Alright, there's a gazebo. I'm a big fan of gazebos. If they offer nothing inside of them, which they often do in terms of items in these games, they at least offer a lovely scene. Is that a blood fiend? See, this is where, like, I'm almost inclined to take a blanket and put it over this window. Perhaps I just need to fix where I'm sitting. Yeah, that works. It's a little bit weird, but it works. It actually makes me miss part of the screen that I need. Oh, it could work. It could work. Okay, what's going on in here? We keep hearing this talk of the Church of the Bud. It's sounding to me like this is a rot-influenced deity or worshipping structure, divinity structure. Also, we have hostile pests in here. The hostile pests, however, are red. And in this world, the Forging Brood does not seem itself to be red, so I think that the Forging Brood is perhaps being infected by the rot, and thus turned more antagonistic for whatever reason. That doesn't necessarily mean bad or evil. It just means determined to do something. And, you know, human beings, right, who are conscious creatures and who are often good and or bad, frequently, engage in crusade when they become religiously convinced. So, like, a similar thing could be happening to these pests. I think weirdly, because of how dangerous the threads are, I really do just want to... Oh, fuck me. They take out Torrent hardcore. Fortunately, Great Shield builds are good for pest threads. You just have to not panic and roll around a lot, but instead just take the threads hit. Take the threads hit. Because that's how these guys get you. They're really weak, and so you want to kind of get in close and, like, get them with some small weapon, and they're weak to fire and stuff, but they also move around really quickly in weird ways, so like the second you do get in close, they can reposition on your flanks, they can go very far away from you, they're very fast, and once they do that, they'll punish you for, you know, being a small weapon, fast attack kind of build by shooting you with these tracking threads. If you simply tank the threads with something that's capable of it, they're really no trouble at all. You just have to stop them from doing poise damage to you. And each of them do poise damage, and there's like 20 of them. Alright, here's the thing. The Spirit Spring Stone will not be in here. It will not. I think that's a certainty in my mind. So we're going to put this on hold for a second, because I believe that Spirit Spring operates as a shortcut, and I'd like to have a shortcut, because I've been dying a lot in this area. Alright, this gazebo houses at least one horned warrior. We're going to adopt our poison fist technique once more. And I also want to try the new kick art that I picked up under the waterfall. Because this one gives us boost if something is poisoned. And this bow allows us to poison really rapidly at the beginning of a fight. So now we can do something like this. Oop. I need to be guard countering more. Yeah, I kicked you to death, bro. How do you feel about that? Get kicked. I thought that was another enemy that looks like a Revered Spear Dash, actually. I wonder if I can put that poison thingy on the blades. Oh, there's something walking behind it, though. Another horned warrior. Alright. Well, let's buff. Uh-oh. Don't you love it when you break a pot while you're trying to be sneaky? Where is it? Oh, there he is. So much less intimidating than you once were, my friends. Seem to be getting a lot of flask recharges in this area, so might not even really need Beastful Vitality as much as we normally do in a Legacy dungeon. I guess primarily because this place is not really a Legacy dungeon. It's a Legacy environment. One of the best pieces of level design I think I've ever had the pleasure of playing, and I'm not even fully explored it. Okay, usually the Spirit Stone rocks are not so distant from the locked Spirit Stone itself. So we're going to, again, put exploration in that direction on hold for a second. We try to remember our original charge here, which is to unlock the shortcut. glad I went to the gazebo, though. Could be up there. It could be hidden by platforming, challenging, accessible up there, too. Platforming a challenge. It's a dog. He's asleep. No, he's not, but he's dead, so who cares? It's a dog, who was walking through the woods until I stopped him. I threw my sacred blade with my hammer time. This is how Spjork wins all the time. I don't know why Spjork is like a Italian singer in this case, but he is. She is. Yeah, that's the thing about hammers. Well, this hammer specifically has really bad range. Other hammers have better ones. Alright, low on FP, gonna have to let our blue dew talisman do its thing. In the meantime, let's kite this guy over here. Trap him. See, that guard counter didn't strike because I wasn't wearing my poise talisman. That's why the poise talisman is useful when you're going for like a mid-poise build like this Rakshasa armor gives me. Thought that would give me a backstab. There we go. Well, this will give me a backstab for sure. This one's strong. Ooh. Boom! Perfect timing on that one. For dramatic effect, at least. Alright, where's this? This is overlooking the bridges that allowed us to outmaneuver the furnace golem with his spirally attack. So, don't need to drop down there. This is the underbelly of yet another thing on top. Is there a spirit spring stack of stones hidden surreptitiously in this zone? I do wonder. I wish it were daytime. I maybe need to start my exploration towards this zone at nighttime in order to get here during daytime. Who knows? Stone statue? No, dead dog. Very much not a stone statue. Look for the corpse of a dead dog to unlock spirit springs. Well, we made it a pile of rocks. Yes, that sounds better. Yeah, you're not as strong as your compatriot. Thank you for your fork. Spjork should use fork, probably. But Spjork don't like spear. Spjork do not like spear. More dogs and blood fiends creeping around here, I believe. Now remember, there was a way we platformed up there. I think we like Skyrim jumped it. Yeah, we Skyrim horsed it. Okay. Is there a pile of stones up here that I missed? Oh! Oh, is that it? No, though. That's just something colorful. What is that? A window? Is that just... Oh, that's just the skidoo tree behind a window? No, there's something in the middle of that. What is that? Oh, that's an altar. That's looks like the place where we found our stone scabbard. Found the thing that transformed it into the Sword of Darkness. This one is glowing at night. I wonder how we get onto that thing. don't think Torrent can jump high enough to jump onto that. We can definitely get onto these areas down here, but I'm not sure why we would. I haven't seen any items or anything suggesting like, hey, do this. Trust us, there's gameplay down here. I kind of need to see that in order to take that gamble. Or I need to find the shortcut. If I can unlock the spring, then I can easily do that because I know I can get back there pretty easily. Maybe the spring itself is how you get in that thing. Now that I think about it. Can't Skyrim horse up there. What is that? Oh, there's an item up there. God, I wish it were daytime. Probably also accessible through the Spirit Spring if I remember my geography. In other words, I don't want to try to waste time getting to it if the Spirit Spring is what's going to give us access to it, you know what I mean? I'd rather just unlock the Spirit Spring. Oh, it looks like there's a path up here. Oh, I thought that was an item, but that's just an effect. But yeah, it does look like there's a path up there that probably leads from one of the areas we stopped exploring in search of the Spirit Spring. Where is the dang old Spirit Spring? This pile of rocks. This is really going to bother me. This will truly grind mine own gears. I thought for sure it would be up here. Unless I've just walked past it a million times. Possible. Very possible. Need to be careful around torrent, around ledges with torrent. Doesn't look like it's there. Oh, there is an item to platform on that thing. Okay. Let's use a telescope from a higher vantage point. That's the tower in the background that has what we now know is an altar in the middle of it. How is this accessible? I think what's under here is that weird room with all the animals and nothing to do. And we can't seem to get up there from this side. We may need to climb this tower in order to get up there, but I'm not sure that the tower has a climbable platforming layout. God, the mist at this time of day makes this very tricky. Alright, well, we can't figure it out right now. Let's distract ourselves with some peaceful exploration of a giant indoor lake of rot leading to an elevator. I do like elevators. What's the material here? Scarlet bud. Give my scarlet bud. One pest. More than one pest. 3, 4. 4 at least. Okay. Well, let's prepare. Can I make bewitching branches? This would be fun. This would be a fun thing to do. I can. Yes, let's charm, as Michaela is oft wont to do. Bum 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 bum. We beat the Wicker Man here already, so let's swap this to a Bewitching Branch. Not close enough. Yes, go forth, my minions. While they're distracted, let's see what we've got over here. Ah, dappled white cured meat. Dappled. Is that a new one? Immunity, robustness, and focus. A white sliced meat dried out after pickling in a dappled medicinal solution. Lasts longer than traditional cured meat, but with reduced effectiveness. Okay. Yeah, probably because we found it in this rot area. Okay, so it looks like 1, maybe 2 were taken care of in that bout. Now they're suspicious, as they should be. I mean, that was an odd thing that just happened to them. Turn around. Patrol. We've got armor for this. I don't want to lose my damage buff, of course. So let's keep with the Rakshasa situation. Maybe also could use some better pants. We all need better pants, you know? Yeah, we're Metal Gear Solid this little situation here. We'll take rot if I stand over there. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's drag him over here. Alright, so we saw a statue like this earlier. I thought it was a unique asset because I hadn't seen it before. Then it turns out it wasn't a unique asset, that in fact it is repeated in these temples. It's used here. It's definitely part of the iconography, but primarily only here. We only see this iconography here, and they are definitely worshiping this woman. I have no idea who this woman is. I'm not even sure I have a goodly, well enough formulated theory. So that guy, it's funny, he did become hostile. But then he just kind of went back to praying, and his buddies still are taking him out. Can't bewitch them when they're already... Nobody else got my back. Flame Cleanse Me got my back. Throw rocks at bugs. That's Bjork's promise. Alright, utility armor fulfilled. Let's go back to doing more damage and looking like a bear. Actually, maybe we just go full Rakshasa. I haven't done that before. It does give us better... poise. Let's go ahead and get our rot stuff on. In fact, may as well use full rot immunity, torrent. Oh yeah, let's get these buds. Who knows what we'll be able to craft with them. There's also a fun little use of a craftable item. It reminds me that I haven't really checked out what that Call of Tibia does, and we got that a long time ago. So we're going to use one of those soon. Is there a note or an option to interact here? No? Okay, that's fine. I know there's an elevator we've not yet gone through. Okay, here's the item that we saw from over there. Maybe also a possibility to platform to over there. Hefty rot pot. Well, we here are big pot enthusiasts. So let's go ahead and make one of those. How many pots do I have left? Oh, I've never used a magic one either. Or a frenzied flame one. Let's use one of those too. We will swap these in a bit. But usually I have the pots, not to use them myself, but I like to have one of like each of, one of each, or, you know, an interesting set, so that when I summon Mimic Tier, I can sort of see how effective they are via Mimic Tier's use of them. Because Mimic Tier will always use the items on the bar. I'm not sure if they're infinite. Like, I'm not sure if Mimic Tier will use more than one. But I mean, I know that they'll use more than one when you have more than one in the inventory, but I'm not sure if they'll use more than one when you only have one in the inventory. And so it's kind of an efficient way to test them out without having to use them. All right, so I don't think we can make that jump on Torrent. But I'm wondering how the heck we're meant to get up there in the first place. I reckon if we were on that platform, we could make that jump. But I'm not sure Torrent can make this jump either. I don't think it would kill Torrent. Or me. Do you think there's a point? It's dangerous. We can walk on this. How stupid is this side? Oh no! Very stupid. Very stupid. That's how you die, folks. Well, that's okay. Our path there was leading to us into doing something stupid with platforming, so I'm glad it was that. It was pretty dumb, though. It was pretty dumb. But what interested me there is that there was not a way to access that point from the wall on the other side. Like, it was closed off with a wall. And so I had to try. I am perplexed about the location of the Spirit Spring. I also do want to try out the Dryleaf Farms kick while I'm here. Oh, nice. I can upgrade my ashes. Dryleaf Whirlwind. Yeah, let's give it Flame for now. We're not going to do the poison stuff. Flame Art gives us the better scaling. Awesome. Let's read it, see if there are extra inputs or anything like that. No, does not seem like it. Okay, so Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Oh yeah. We gotta go get our souls. Oh, and we gotta enchant ourselves, because why else are we making use of this blue dew talisman if not to enchant ourselves with protections? I'm pretty sure flames, the black flame actually cancels out the flame grant me strength. But that's okay. There's not really a big set of enemies here. Alright, let's take a little look-see. It's got to be platforming that gets us over there and up there somehow. I surmise that there's something to be done in this weird room that is underneath. See, like, the interesting part about this place is because you can ride Torrent here, it's all environmental puzzle. You know? All of it. We still have to go back over these bridges and examine them more fully. I haven't forgotten. But a shortcut takes priority, and I think that Spirit Spring is a shortcut. If so, though, it's not a very telegraphed one. What is the deal with this area? 2 white owls. Another white owl. A couple of deer. A regular owl. What's going on here? Should I try to explode this wall of rubble with a bomb like in Zelda? That would be cool. That probably won't happen. How cool would it be if that did work, though, right? Like, how fucking insane would that be? I wonder how much damage that shit does. Also, how many of those can I make? Is it none? Is it none right now? Yeah, I don't have any more, Spirit Calculus. Okay, well, we can use all but one. I need to keep one for my Mimic Tears purposes. See, because this is directly under where I want to be right now. This is why I'm so interested in this room. Also, there's nothing in this room. There's no item. It's just a bunch of cool-looking animals. So, like, that's weird to me. Could have been a wall. Could have easily been a wall there, but there's not. Instead, there's a room. All right, let's go punch and kick a plant till it's dead, huh? That sounds like fun. Decent amount of damage. Not a whole lot of poise break. But, you know, fists and feet rarely break poise very easily. Unless, of course, they are reinforced. Let's see, this hammer just went ahead and broke poise right off the bat. Good amount. I mean, I still prefer the cost effectiveness of the Scarlet Rot kick. The thing is, the Scarlet Rot kick cannot imbuse the things with fire, and that's kind of a bummer. And I don't think it can do Sacred either. Hit it with the hammer, hit it in the groin. Now kill it with the hammer, isn't it dead? Okay, oh, another one, another one. Pow. Oh, hey, ow, man. When you hit me with your stinger, it makes me feel sad. You know what? Let's get a good look at the inside of this tower. I want to see if there are... Like, I didn't notice any platforming down structures, but there may be platforming up structures. God, that does look really cool, though. I need to see what it does to poise against things that are not plants. Also, I want Filigree Talisman for now, while I'm trying out the new skill. Do I have any Starlight Shards? No, I don't. That's cool. Is there an item that continuously restores FP? I feel like I've seen that in the DLC, and maybe like a craftable, and I've just ignored it. I may look that up. I know this is a blind playthrough, but I don't really mind looking up things I think I've already found. Just to find the name of it, so that I can see it in the menus. Alright, let's get to this place in daytime. Plenty of the burrows, not a lot of the spirit calculus. Spirit calculus is what I need, and I can't waste daylight, so... Come, dog. Oh, damn you, dog! I lost my runes. This is why you gotta respect dog. Damn. Well, if that isn't just your typical Elden Ring experience, then I don't know what is. You're wandering through some ruins, trying to make sense of their labyrinthian nature, when all of a sudden, the Blood Fiend and his two rotten dogs come out of nowhere, bite you right in your groin. It's a hard world out there. Okay, let's, you know what? Let's put Rakshasa behind us a little bit. Let's enjoy a full poise world where we're not getting clobbered all the gosh darn time. Huh? Perhaps also the head of an old man. No, the head of an old man seems silly. Let's do bear. Bear head is best. We all know this to be true. Oh, you know what? It's actually not that much more poised, but it's a lot more damage reduction because I'm not being penalized by the... oh, 55? Yeah, we'll take that. I'm not being penalized by the Rakshasa armor anymore. Black Knight Gauntlets, 55 as well. What do they look like? Decent. They don't... Oh, they do improve. No, not really. Blades is going to look better with this outfit anyhow. Hiya! Alright, now we have, what? Jar and... Yep, that works for me. Right, I forgot. I encountered that when I was sleep deprived last night and was like, nope, my brain does not have the function to solve this puzzle right now. We're still going to come back to it, but there's that elevator in the rot that we did not go through. I want to ride your rotten elevator right to your upstairs. Oh, Skyrim horse! No, okay. No Skyrim horsing, or no horseplay allowed around there either. Maybe there's a spirit stone, or like a spirit spring stone pile over here? Shortcut? No? Can't Skyrim horse that. That's a wall. Gosh, there's shit down there, though. That's so cool. This place is gorgeous. Okay, how do we platform up to there? Let's also check the surrounding waterfall for the spirit spring. Rock pile. I mean, we did, but it was at night. It was hard to see. Maybe one of these turtles hides it. Turtle, where are the rocks? Tell me now. Tell me, turtle. Sorry, I needed snack meat, y'all. I'm not going to bother with you, Mosquito. You win this time, Mosquito. I do feel really bad about killing that turtle. Where are you, rock pile? I wish I knew. It's going to drive me crazy until I find out. God, there's so much to explore. And then beyond just, okay, so like, mystery room. Beyond just not knowing how to get the spirit spring. Oh, close one. Whew. We also... I suspect there are certain areas where I kept dying to curse blades that actually go deeper into the ruins before we get to the bridge. So, like, there's more stuff even back there. Damn it. Get the AoE on these guys. And see, like, the poise damage I'm doing against this thing is not a lot with it. Could be that it takes more poise damage from strike anyway. Gotta get out of that. See, that one did it in like, what, 4 or 5 hits? It's surprising me that the feet don't do that. Well, first of all, no one else got me. Flame Cleanse Me plus Beast of Vitality got me. And then, let's see, can we still carry the circlets with this build? I think we can. Yeah, I hear you, Plant. I haven't forgotten about you. I know. Heavy load. No, we can't. Okay. It's fine. We're going to be less reliant on skill if we're using, on the weapon skills if we're using the circlet. Sir, I'm not done yet. I'm not done with my build, sir. Means that we can afford a heavier armor. Do 9 as high as we can go here. I think it may be. At this weight class, it could be slightly higher if we are willing to wear the Veterans Greaves, but I kind of hate the Veterans Greaves. Let's see what sort of poise we can get here. 61? Is that higher? Wolf. Fingerprint 62. Yeah, that's higher than 59. Alright. Alright, you want to fight? We can fight if that's what you really want. You jerk. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Fingerprint plus bull goat. Alright, now what I wanted to do is see if there were upward climbing like structures, things that will allow me to platform upwards. And I don't think so. There's also a roof, or like a ceiling on this thing at one point. I know, baby scorpions, I know. I know that you're here. I haven't forgotten about you. I've just killed your mother, that's all. Don't worry, I'll let you join her in death. I'm not cruel. There we go. Last one was a 2-for-1. Well, since we have to watch this one again, we may as well see if there's an opening on this side. Nope, there's not. What kind of hats can I wear? Are they better than the bear? Some more, a little bit. Salsa's hood, kind of hilarious. Yeah, let's be like that for a while. Let's be weird-headed folk for a bit. Don't worry, I've killed her already. Alright, where are the dogs? There's a dog. Guess what? This bow is a homing bow. That's a pretty handy thing. Pretty handy thing to have. Don't have a lot of fire arrows right now. That's fine. Where's the other dog? Is there another dog down there? Thought there was. Thought there were 2 others, in fact. Yes, there's one. Idiot. This bone bow, don't sleep on it, y'all. DLC weapon, but it's a rancor shot, the thing that allows it to home. Super, super fast. And they home. Which is the one downside of a fast bow, is the aiming part. You know, people can reposition against it easily. You're no match for me. I've got a big head. It's much bigger than yours. You, however, may be a match for me. That's how you're supposed to do that. Cautiously. Alright, we still did lose a lot of souls, that's alright. But I'm glad that we're back here during the day. Whoa! Forgot about you. Yeah, 63 poise, not bad. Now I'm doing less damage. I'm not doing 1886 anymore with the full Rakshasa boost. But that's okay. It's okay. See, like... Is there a platforming puzzle here? Is there a secret wall here? Is there a hole in the ceiling or something? There's got to be a way of getting up here. Oh, is this it? Weird. Okay, no. This is not meant to be it. Oh, hey, dog. Listen, if you're not going to attack me rapidly while barking, I'm down for that. I accept. Can't jump onto that. These pillars are too far spaced apart. Right, you're the strongest one. And you're just sitting down. No! Not dog too! Nice, and this is like stronger than normal dog. Alright, come on over here. Dog, you're faster than Fiend Man. Although when Fiend Man gets his chains going, he is like... Oh, 2 dogs, sure. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, that's me. That's me. I tried so hard. I got to a place that I'd already been before. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Okay, so I know Dry Leaf Arts is good if you build it like Beast Claws, right? If you've got like your Claw Talisman. If you've got your, well, maybe not claw. It would be cool if jump attacks, if like those kicks qualified as jump attacks. In fact, I kind of want to try that. I was gonna swap. I mean, I think I still will swap the hands. Well, no, okay. I was gonna swap the hands to be, what's it called? The Scarlet Rot ability again, because I like the synergy with poison arrows there. But I'm curious if the jump talisman will count kick moves as jump attacks. Interesting debate there, right? Is it a jump attack? Is it not? So if it is, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jump attacks in a row, all boosted. That's kind of insane. So we're going to test it on the plant. We're going to test it on the Miranda flower. That jump gets scarier every time, I swear. Clear these out of the way so that we can test fully. Okay, now we can test. So, no jump talisman. Starts... I think it does more. So our full total is 37. Nope, still 37. Okay. Now when I jump and use the kick attacks, of course it does improve them, but those are legitimately jump attacks. Alright, that makes sense. That makes good sense to me, honestly. Beast Claw may count as jump talismans. But I'm not sure. Where are my circs at? Yeah, so I think I will change it back to the Scarlet Rot talisman then at some point. Any other higher poised heads hiding from me over here? Probably not. Putting a bunch of cloth around your head in a silly looking way is... pretty much peak. Pretty much peak. What if though? What if though? Because I really do love the Loretta stuff. 58. 60. 61. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do very much, though, hate wearing a helmet that doesn't do anything other than look cool. Which is sad. I shouldn't care about that. But that's what happens when you maximize gameplay experience by including hats that can do things too. But this is just for looking pretty. Okay, Scorpion's down. We've done this a lot this episode, haven't we? Sorry that I haven't progressed more in this area, y'all, but this is just, this is the beauty of really great level design, I find. And I'm unwilling to pass it up. I'm glad that we can carry all this heavy shit and still be armored. I wonder if more enemies are getting stronger as I keep dying in this area. That would be a cool mechanic. Hilarious. That was almost very bad. I do miss my good friend the pulley bow. Pulley bow, beast claw. Can I wear it? No? Really? Damn. Pulley bow is that much heavier. It's 5 pounds instead of 3. It's 2 pounds heavier. Okay, fair enough. The dogs that I care about, you see. You can't hide from me, dog. I was like, what's that tree doing? That's not a tree. That's a fellow. You see? I don't want to take them both on at once. good timing on that one. Why do you keep walking behind trees, bro? Is that just in your nature to do so? It would be kind of funny if it was. Alright, thank you for your bloody flesh. I appreciate it. It's kind of you to share it with me. Okay, so we were... Hello, Silver. How are you doing today? We were over in this area when we lost our souls, I think. And there's more blood fiends and dogs over here, so I need to be careful. So I need to let my Blue Dew Talisman do its trick here. Nice. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you are good. I'm not... Is this your first time here, or have you been here before? I stream really sporadically because there are only a few games I enjoy to stream. And I'm not trying to stream for a living or anything like that. So I don't keep up with my chat members as closely as I like. So if you have been here before and I don't remember you, I apologize. Come on, dog. Get gone. Is there more dog? I'm so afraid of more dog. Yeah, there's more dog. I was right to be afraid of more dog. Wait, are my runes over there? Where are my runes? Okay, weird. Weird. First time here. Okay, welcome. I love this DLC so much, but I hate Rauh. Yeah, like, Rauh's interesting because it feels like a legacy dungeon, but yet it's a legacy area. Is there a dog here too? There is. Okay. We've got to be... I wish I could summon Mimic Tear here, but you can't. You can't summon here. That's part of why it's hard. But I love this area's design. Like, it is so full and tricky, and I can tell that there are so many different ways to get to places. I've discovered so little in this place, and I've explored so much. Like, I know that there's more to be found. I'm just waiting for my FP to come back a little bit here. Alright, buddy. Why don't you come over here? Don't bring your friend with you. Please don't bring your friend with you. I'd really appreciate if your friend hung around later. You gotta be careful for the highest blood fiends. Like, their attack chains are ruthless. Yep. Trying to get that backstab on you, buddy. There we go. There's the poise break. Give me your sweet, sweet souls, you weirdo. Honestly. Yep. Okay. You know what? I think we're ready. I think we've overcome our fear. I think it's back. I think it's back to full Rakshasa. It's not... What I didn't realize, it's not actually giving me that much less poise. 58 poise is not that much less than 61. That axe is cool. Yes, I really agree. So, like, my build, my main weapon is mostly the Sacred Blacksteel Great Hammer. It's a guard counter build. Sometimes I'll swap to a fingerprint shield for a devoted, like, guard counter attack or a boss fight or something like that. But I also go between the twin axes, the Smith Script backhand blade, dual blades, and also sometimes I will use the Beast Claws, usually with fire, because I'm a faith strength guy. And I've been playing around with the dry leaf arts, specifically with the Scarlet Rot enchantment. It's not on it right now, but I'm going to put it back there. And I want to try to get Bear Claws up, too. Sometimes I'll use the Lightning Perfume bottle. Sometimes I'll use the Sword of Darkness to boost my holy damage. I've got a lot of different builds, but I think with the Rakshasa stuff, I don't have to wear Erdtree's Favor. Instead, I can wear something more beneficial to my build, like I could do Filigree Crest. We could do increased poise. All sorts of things. Well, I have a lot of weapons. Yeah, they were giving out Somber Stones like they were fucking crazy. And I really appreciate like a build that can cycle between different play styles, which is why when I build, I focus on endurance about as much as I focus on vigor. Like I stop around 50 vigor. 40 endurance gives me what I need to wear heavy enough armor and also carry multiple weapons at once. And when I go into a boss fight, I can just shed all of that extra stuff, right? It's like wearing the bracers as Goku. I can just take all this shit off, and that gives me the ability to wear heavier armor and use fingerprint shields to have the greatest poise when I'm using like a dual weapon build. I'm an endurance gamer through and through. Okay, did we kill all the doofuses in this area? I think we did. I'm still missing my souls for some reason. I thought that guy was the one that killed me. Let's go get those before I forget. Let's go get maroons. Oh, right, because last time it was a guy over here who killed me? Or did I kill that guy already? No, I hear him walking. There he is. And that's just how you do it. That's just how it's done with a big old bonking hammer. Since I'm wearing the guard counter talisman. Oh, am I just at a solid 2080 with the Rakshasa stuff? How much better does this make me? 1, 2, 3 points increase. And the thing is, it looks super cool. Yeah, let's go back to Bear. Alright, I still can't figure out how to get this. Just a heads up, Silver. You switch around, but mostly use Mesmer Spear. Yeah, so I've got Mesmer Spear 2 up to +9. I take pretty much anything up to +9 because they give you runes so frequently in this game, and I've got all the bell bearings, so like +9 is essentially free. And I've got like a loadout where it's like you use... here, I'll build it for you. You use Beast Claw. Oh no, it wasn't Beast Claw. It was... Mesmer Spear? Where is it? It's a Great Spear, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Great Spear. And... yeah, Lightning Axes. And... Beast Claw. Fire, Blood, Beast Claw. Or I guess you change this to Sacred in my build. And you swap the Poise Talisman with the Filigree Crest Talisman. And I think I still need this one. Yeah, I do still need this one. You can swap Voodoo Talisman to whatever. I like to have this on for exploration. And this is just like improving skills type moveset, you know? And it's pretty effective. It's pretty cool, too. Like, that's why I use a Great Shield. Like, look at how little that costs with the Filigree Talisman. If I use the full chain, it costs so little with the Filigree Talisman, which reduces the cost of skills. You could also, if you want to, and this is where it gets real dumb, you could pop on that Ash of War Scarab, baby. Have it reduce the FP even further. Of course, so I'm and Ash of War Scarab, so I'm taking like way more damage than I need to be. Look at how cheap this is. It costs nothing. My Blue Dew Talisman is recharging at about the rate that it costs to use this, which is wild. And then I just have 2 other weapons with useful, cheap skills on them, right? And I have a Great Shield that has no skill on it, so that I'm able to use all of my weapon skills without having to two-hand the weapons. And guard myself still. And it's a pretty fun build, too. You take more damage, but you do more damage. We can play around with this for a while. I do love the spear. Okay, so wait, what was I trying to do? Rot Elevator. That's what I was trying to do a long time ago. How did I get there? How did I get to Rot Elevator? Was it up here? It was up here. But before we go up here, we must fight this man. Now this weapon is not up to +10 because I think I have exhausted the Somber smithing stones in the game. But I could be wrong. Oh, he break a poise. Oh, you don't do me right, the skill. We'll switch to X. Ooh, it tints. I haven't used the Mesmer Spear skill a lot, so I don't know exactly what the engage range is for it, you know? Like, when you want to turn it on. When, like, how far away. Also does not have a lot of super armor. Ah! Oh gosh, that was too close. Also, I always forget that with spears you can just block and poke. I need to remember that. But yeah, like this is a fun build, I think. I'm gonna swap back to my great hammery guard countery stuff. Boop. Yep, that can stay there. Honestly, Beast Claws is great too. I do not, however, want my Ash of War Scarab on me. How much does each part of the helm do? Like 30 damage? 86? It's more than 30. 37. Yeah, we'll go full Rakshasa because the poise. It's the poise that matters. Oh wait, full Rakshasa, too heavy? Bear hat, not too heavy? Bear hat, not too heavy. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what we'll do then. Anything else with better? Fire Monk Hood gives me better. Poise. A lot of stuff does, actually. Just your classic Vagabond Knight Helm, better poise. But it's just 56. We're going to keep the bear. It looks cool. Alright, anyway. What were we doing? Oh yeah, trying to find a Rot Elevator. You don't have those axes? Well, I like to play my games blind for the most part. So, I usually don't like being told where items are, but I don't mind telling you where to get those items if you want to know. Maybe you already know. So the cool thing about this build is the filigree plus the Shard of Alexander, so making your weapon skills cheaper and stronger. So it goes really well with this stupid homing bow, this bone bow that you find somewhere in the DLC. It strengthens it and makes it basically free. Great Shield builds laugh at pest threads. God damn it. They laugh at me. I was trying to kite one over without aggroing the other, but I failed. And once Pest Threads is up, you kind of have to deal with it. Yeah, I really like the axes. The cool thing about those dual axes is that, like, so if you compare them to other dual weapons, like the backhand blades or like curved swords, they're much slower, but they stagger a lot more than a sword does. Not as much as like a great hammer would, of course, but they stagger pretty significantly. And so their guard counters are actually pretty comparable to like a great hammer guard counter. Now, not to this great hammer, because this great hammer has the guard counter with a specific follow-up move, but and no other guard counter has that I can see. But the axes do a pretty decent chunk of poise damage. When you use their skill, the like lightning tornado skill, you know, that translates to poise damage too. One thing I've learned about Beast Claws is if you have multiple enemies in the row, lock on to the one that is in the back so that you can hit all of them. Because like so many of these weapons have so much forward momentum. Oh, I should probably be granting myself fire buff, shouldn't I? There we go. I don't actually use this two-handed very often. So I mostly have it for the skill. But it's fun. God, this grass looks sort of like grass looks sort of like baby scorpions. Dead? One hit? Oh, that's cool. My buffs must still be active. Oh, not quite. That's more what I expected. Is it just me, or does the back of this armor, the Rakshasa armor bottoms, look a lot like the doll's clothing in Bloodborne? Alright. Let's go up on a torrent, please. Actually, probably not on torrent for what's coming up here. I think probably backhand blade circs are too heavy for us to wear right now. Oh, no, they're not. Great. I love these weapons too. Ba-da-ba-doo. Hey, I'm going to play the DLC and unlock some things. Be back to stream soon. Yeah, that's fine, bud. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a big, huge streamer or anything like that. I mostly just record these so that I have them for later, if I ever want to make videos. But I appreciate you stopping by. Have fun with the DLC. I certainly am. Wham! Alright, so these dogs, they often get us. They often get us. But they're not going to this time. That one's a strong one. In fact, I probably should have just been doing poison this whole time, because I don't want to kill that guy with a bunch of FP I don't need. Oh, I can hit you through tree. I sure can. And pulley bow really is so much better. Done. The other one's down there. I think this is safe for a plunging attack. Come on, buddy. Is this rot or sunlight? Oh, sunlight. That's good. Alright, my souls this time, I believe, are back by the gazebo on the upper end. Nope, not by the gazebo. I ended up surviving that narrowly. They're by the the red pests. With the elevator of rot, we never went down. Instead, we died. We got to the end of this like rot area up here, this rot level, and then we died to a really dumb platforming situation. It was pretty hilarious, actually. You go through a lot of arrows with this, but arrows are cheap. All right. Now that that's taken care of, let's go get our souls back. Flame, please cleanse me. Alright, 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 alright. Just don't panic. Just don't panic and wear a great shield. I love wearing great shields, personally. I feel like I'm hearing chittering of little insect feet, but I think I'm just hearing the burning of that fire. Actually, yeah, I do want to use Bestial Vitality too. Now that I look at my health bar. This is a Miyazaki game. You've got to check for compartments under elevators. There haven't really been very many under elevator tricks in this game, but there have been a lot of elevator tricks in general in the DLC. They were like spiked platform elevator tricks. But still, I never rule anything out. Hopefully this will take me to a place where I can platform to that other higher area. Oh wow, this just puts me in the middle of rot. That's not very nice. Keep forgetting we have Torrent with us. Opening, or go deeper. Oh, I'm about to be invaded by something. Okay. Let's not fight it in the rot. Yep. Oh, it's Horn Scent. Buddy, I mean, we killed Mesmer together. Why are you invading me? There you come. Okay. So be it. Buddy, that move's not been working out for you. Okay, got me that time. You trying to heal? Yeah, I'm sorry. You just stand no chance against Bjork the Bear. Ooh, new backhand blades, y'all. Falx. Caterpillar mask. Braided cord robe. Braided arm wraps. Soiled loincloth. Let's read them. Not very heavy. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars. Really? I'm getting close to this. A ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonnie Village. Ah, he's a potentate. He's a greater potentate. Used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickedness. One is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. Ah. You're supposed to keep yourself chaste, ascetic, pure. Does not seem to boost anything. Okay, the rest of his clothes are probably similar. Ragged black cloak overlaid with braided cord, attire of vengeance-seeking horn scent. The braided cord ties together the vow of the revenger with the victim's grudges. It must never come undone. Enhances both watchful spirits and the vengeful spirits summoned by horned bears. So both the omen items in the base game and the watchful spirits that you can learn in some... I've learned at least one. Oh, interesting. I just noticed the Festive Garb has a necklace that looks exactly like this. Or exactly like the Stone Imp mask you get in the DLC. Anyway, yeah, Omen stuff and World stuff. Pretty flippin' cool. Let's see, what else? Yeah, and it's not often that the... It's not often that the pants and feet have much to tell here. Not the worst resistances in the world. I think it was soiled loincloth. I'll have to go back and look at it. But, yeah, pretty cool. Looks pretty scuffed, you know. I have 12 poise. Definitely capable of carrying the fingerprint shield with this guy, though. And still having all my other shit. That's useful. Yeah, not gonna, though, because I really... Guard counter builds need poise. Poise doesn't improve your shield, but it improves whether or not you get interrupted when you are guard countering through enemy attacks. And that is important. Some other stuff that looks cool with this armor, by the way. This looks dope with this armor. Oh, I forgot to check out the weapon, too. Okay, I figured it's a backhand blade. Oh, it's not a backhand blade. It's a curved sword? Interesting. Blood loss build up. Curved swords with long sickle-like blades, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, forged by a horn set in the name of revenge. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. That's Revenger's blade. Dash up to an enemy and slash them open with the blades held in each hand. By holding down the button, the initial dash will be extended. Follow up with a strong attack to hack the enemy to pieces. Interesting. Let's try it out. So, yep, curved sword that, like, opens outward. Claw-like. Pretty cool, actually. That's pretty long distance, too. Costs a whole lot for the long distance. Oh, and that's the follow-up. That's pretty neat. How much does it cost for the short distance? Same amount? Weird. Okay. I mean, it looks fun. It looks fun. I'm definitely going to +9 it, because I +9 anything that looks fun. But I want to get to a grace first. I'd like to know where a grace lies in this land, but I can't. I don't know why. Looks like the sort of item that baits you into a fight. No! Bugs hate hammers. They hate it when you hit them with hammers. Where are your remains? Can't I pillage them? Okay, I just did. That guy has no idea what just went down behind him. Thank God for that. Pest thread spears. Nice. New incantation. 28 cost, 26 faith. Now wielded as an incantation. Secrete numerous sticky threads. Then twist them into 2 spears, launched frontwards. Charged to enhance potency, the pests are abandoned servants, and it is for this reason that they found a mother in the Saint of the Bud. Well, who were they servants of originally? And who abandoned them? I wonder indeed. Okay, I'm glad that this didn't lead to a whole other flippin' area, because it seems like every goddamn place I find does in this place. What I really would like is a shortcut to a grace. So Hornsent came from up here. That's where he invaded from. It was when I approached this staircase. And there is also a path downstairs to the outside. I did not miss that. Nor have I forgotten about it. Weird that this place back here is just empty. It's hard to tell with the lighting, but yeah, it really does seem empty. Okay. I'm just afraid that if Hornsent came from up here that we might be triggering... Oh, it's a grace. And yes, a boss fight. This looks important. We will not fight this boss yet, because I know that there is a lot of stuff we skipped over on the way here. Now this could be a halfway boss, but it might not be. I am going to wait. I'm going to wait to fight whatever this is. Do I have enough for a level up? 17, 27, 30, 41. No, probably not. I think I need like 380. 274. Okay. I am, however, going to change some Ashes of War. I'll put this one back to the rot. I guess we can keep poison build up on it, but I'd rather just use the bow to inflict poison. So much better as a quality build for me. Okay, let's write that away. And I'll probably also go to the, what's it called, the round table hold, and add some smithing stones to some of these blades. I want to try out the Hornsent blades. They look really awesome. And I think they have blood loss build up too, don't they? Yeah, 55, not bad for curved swords, especially when they duel. Yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm gonna stop the stream here, do some of that boring, like, upgrade testy kind of stuff, and then when I come back, we're not gonna be fighting this boss. We're gonna be exploring more of this area that I have not yet seen. So thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Bye-bye.